Ashley Clark, 22 CR 216. Mr. Fosgrove.
No. Your Honor, this comes before the court today on a probation violation hearing. And it's the intent of the defendant at this time to stipulate. And I do believe there's a agreed sentence, as you would say in this case.
All right. Ms. Clark, you've heard the announcement of your attorney. Is that what you want to do? Admit to the violations?
No, actually, I'm going to make a motion for my attorney to withdraw. I got this.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we have the rare situation where everything lines up perfectly as a Karen who also identifies as a sovereign citizen decides to fire her lawyer and represent herself in a probation violation case. So let's dive in.
Oh, okay. What's the reason for that?
I just want to represent myself.
Okay. All right. Well, somebody give her a waiver of attorney form. Okay. It's muted for some reason. All right. Well, I've already gone over these rights with you, so you should understand them, but you have the right to hire your own attorney. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, I've already appointed one. You qualified. You do have the right to represent yourself as well. And that's what you want to do today?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you want to waive your right to an attorney, when we do this, you have to follow the rules of procedure and evidence just as if you're an attorney. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Has anyone promised you anything or threatened with anything to get you to waive your right to an attorney?
No, sir.
All right. Looks like you've already signed it and sent it in here. Did you understand this form you signed?
Yes, sir.
I'll accept your waiver and allow you to represent yourself. All right. Are you wanting to stipulate to the violations, or do you want a contested hearing?
I'm going to contest it.
All right. Mr. Hollis here.
Yes, Judge, I can grab him real quick.
Okay. Okay. State has the burden. Any opening statement, Mr. Marcinski?
No, sir. Thank you.
All right. Ms. Clark, any opening statement?
No.
I got this myself, or as it could be called, the classic final words of a neander Karen heading into chaos without any backup. So she has dismissed her lawyer who already secured a deal for her, and now she has chosen to represent herself in a probation violation hearing instead.
The state would call Court Service Officer Christopher Hollis. Sir, will you please state your name for the record?
Chris Hollis. I'm a court services officer.
In that job occupation, were you assigned the supervision of a Miss Ashley Clark? That supervision being for an endangering a child underlying 12-month sentence?
That is correct.
On May 18th of this year, 2023, did you test Miss Clark for the presence of drugs?
Yes,
And what was the result of that UA sample from Miss Clark?
it was positive for methamphetamine.
So her UA was positive for methamphetamines, and she also, in response to that positive UA test, signed in a statement of admission of using methamphetamines?
That's correct.
Did you order her to report on June 2nd, 2023?
I did.
And did she appear on that day?
She did not.
Has she appeared or reported to you since that time?
No.
Sometime after May 24th of 2023, were you advised by local authorities of her being arrested for a new crime?
Yes, and I did. I received that, and apparently she has new charges.
To your knowledge or to the notes, did Ms. Clark ever report that negative law enforcement contact with your office?
No, she did not.
That will be my questions for Mr. Hollis at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Clark, do you have any questions for Mr. Hollis?
I love the confidence even when it is completely misplaced and basically walking straight into getting arrested, and honestly that is probably why it is so entertaining to watch. So now the prosecution moves forward and calls the only witness it really needs, the probation officer.
For witnesses, Mr. Marcinski?
Not at this time, Your Honor. I do not.
All right, Ms. Clark, you have time to, now it's your turn to present any evidence if you want to. Do you wish to present any evidence?
Right now, I see no evidence. This has the needed personal subject matter jurisdiction.
If you want to present any evidence, do you want to present any evidence?
No.
No? Okay. Well then, closing argument, Mr. Marcinski?
Your Honor, at this time, the state believes it is shown by a preponderance of the evidence that Ms. Clark is in violation of her probation and conditions of probation imposed by the court therein. The state's going to ask that you find that she is in violation of that probation. The state would point out that this is a misdemeanor probation for endangering a child. Therefore, Ms. Clark is entitled to no graduated sanctions, intermediate sanctions, or other relief set forth by the legislature on felony probations. Due to the litany of violations, the continued drug use, the failure to follow through with her treatment requirements, the state believes that she's shown that she's not amenable to probation and would recommend the court revoke and remand her to serve her underlying sentence.
All right, Ms. Clark.
What is wrong with you people? The issue with these sovereign citizens is that the gurus they follow only teach them how to fire their own attorney, and after that they are completely on their own because there is no real working sovereign citizen defense in court, and once they start representing themselves they usually end up digging their own hole even deeper, like today's crash test dummy.
There are no facts to dispute before this court. I see no evidence that has the needed personal subject matter jurisdiction. The state is a fictitious plaintiff. The state of isn't here to testify. No injured man or woman is present before this court to provide firsthand knowledge. I am acting as surety for the named principal to contest jurisdiction. I am aware this is a taxable event and an excise tax is.
Oh, this should be good, especially since the legal strategy so far has been to not challenge any of the evidence presented by the state and not introduce any evidence of her own, so the closing argument is basically the last chance for everyone to see how this plays out when she tries to argue her own case, and it is about to get very revealing in the worst possible way.
Well, first of all, I'll make my findings. The state's shown by preponderance of the evidence that you violated probation in this case using methamphetamine around the 18th, as evidenced by the 18th of May this year, as evidenced by the positive UA and the admission. Also find that you failed to report in violation of probation as alleged. That would be the June 2nd, 2023 date. You failed to successfully complete outpatient treatment at Summer Mental Health as ordered by the court, so I find you violated probation there as well. You also failed to report law enforcement contact within the business day in violation of the orders of probation. You have violated it does in a very substantial way. I will go ahead. It appears as if probation will be a waste of time in this matter, so I will revoke and remand you to serve your sentence, take her into custody.
All right. $1,200 every month.
You know, there is a saying, where I come from you are worried about the wrong thing, because the IRS is not even the one bringing the violation here. It is the state of Kansas, so she has played her little game, and now it is time for everyone to find out exactly what prize that decision comes with.
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. As it turns out, having a public defender is way more effective at ensuring your freedom than representing yourself and doing nothing at all. So if you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss.
Oh, $1,200 a minute for every minute you are in jail. Let us break that down. 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day. Yeah, that is an insane amount of cheeseburgers, Karen. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. As it turns out, having a public defender is usually a lot more effective at protecting your freedom than trying to handle everything yourself and doing nothing at all. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you did not, leave a dislike, and do not forget to comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss any of my content.